What up, guys? Welcome to the Stud Muffin series to Shredded. And before we start any journey, we want to know our starting metrics. So what are some of the metrics we're going to try to get and then remember from this Dexa scan?
So I think finding your true or close to as you can for your true body fat is great for a bodybuilding show because it basically lets you find that initial landmark and then you can plot out the rest of the weeks based on your total body fat that you need to lose. So this is going to be some great information for us leading into the show. So it'll give us a better idea of our timeline and how much fat we actually have to lose per week.
Because without this, we mainly have the mirror and then we have the scale at home. It's good to have that information because we can do that on the daily, but being able to know what we actually are in terms of body fat percentage now and in 12 weeks, and also being able to compare where you were if you got Dexa scan before, like I did when I did the Get Lean program, or even future, like fitness should be a long-term journey, but kind of seeing where that trajectory and curve is going to, right?
Yeah. As a new competitor for Bart, it's going to be especially useful because I have an idea already of where I'm going to be for my show weight because I've competed before. But since Bart hasn't gotten to that point yet, knowing that, number for, okay, this is the weight I need to be for, 5-7% body fat is going to be super helpful.
Yeah, and I think especially for me as a first-time competitor and also having never been under 10% body fat before, I think being able to go, okay, these are all my efforts, my lifestyle, my diet, what do I need to get under 10% so that if I ever need to rinse and repeat or help other people, I'm like, this is, because you're like, last 4 weeks, you would give me all these tips and I'm like, well, I don't really know those tips. I've never been through that journey of getting that dialed in, but now me knowing what I have to do to get that dialed in and also seeing that number is going to be really, really helpful.
Yeah, very helpful mentally because it at least gives you something to shoot for versus just having to go off mirror instead only.
How much body fat percentage I am.
So it looks like the first time I saw you last year was a year to today.
A year to today?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, so
Whoa.
The first time I saw you and then the last time was a few months thereafter that.
6/13 exactly.
Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
Gio knew what she was doing.
Okay.
And so while I have you scanning, I'll have you fill out your intake. Cool. Just need these sections as well as... So yeah, a year. How have you been since that last time I saw you? Looks like the last time was the end of August.
Good. I think I continue to lose weight, so I'm actually excited to see my results.
Yeah.
Because I think I should be leaner now than the end of that August program.
There you go. Did you just continue the program there after it, or did anything change as far as what you were doing?
No, I went on another program, but I kind of kept the same dietary routine.
There you go.
So that I can keep continuing to see progress, just not as aggressive.
Got it.
Because I had more strength goals, but then the overall lifestyle routine, keeping my steps up, I maintained that for pretty much the next 6 months to a year after.
That's awesome. Is there a challenge going on this time around, or is this more so just for your own health fitness goals?
We're gonna do a bodybuilding show.
Yeah, so we're both gonna compete.
That's sick. Do you know what class you want to compete in yet?
Classic, and then for Bart, undetermined so far. Yeah.
Definitely something to look forward to.
You competed, right?
I haven't competed yet.
No, yeah.
I definitely want to, but I haven't yet. And seeing all the competitors that come in, it definitely is really motivating.
Yeah.
But it's tough on the body and the mind.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you just really, really have to be prepared because the mental hurdles, not only physically is it really tough, but mentally because you're putting yourself through the ringer for sure. But like I said, absolutely admirable, super motivating.
All his bones are crooked.
Oh no.
Yeah. Shaped weird, dude.
When you've done these DEXA scans and seen their structures, you can see if they have metal in their bones or
Yes. Yeah, so I can see any abnormalities. That's why we ask if you have any metal in your body.
Yeah.
So when we see one of those abnormalities, we know what it is. But yeah, I see scoliosis, I see metal in the body, I see replaced knees. So yeah, all across the board, different things for sure. Some people have come in here bionic. What's that?
Can you see if they have the dog in them?
Not yet, but I'm actually kind of seeing a little bit here. No, just joking. All right, Bart, you are all good to go.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get this report printed. And then JP, once I get this back to its homing station, I'll have you hop on. Just for now, remove your shoes, anything metal related on your body.
got to pull my Jacob's ladder out. So if you want to come to the bathroom and see what that looks like, it's a extensive process. Click, click, click.
I was going to say talk on what that was yesterday.
Oh,
so
yeah?
Yeah, that's so funny.
Should I flex?
Nope.
All right.
Yeah.
Should you post? Double pump biceps.
Do hold your breath though.
Yeah, you can't breathe during the scan. Or like it's just 6 minutes, so you'll be okay.
Easy.
And can you get the Dexa?
Yeah.
And then also the scanner thing, and then
Should we be like this? Like faces like that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Chest to chest.
Hope I don't squish you.
Yeah.
Am I heavy?
No, dude. You're light.
We hold hands.
Mm-hmm.
Look at my cam.
First time for everything in here.
Shit, I look so goofy.
Oh. Do you do a couple facial expressions?
Thank you.
It's like a weighted blanket.
Oh. Falling asleep.
I like that I have fucking the
Yeah,
nose
yeah,
to
look
hold
at
it.
those things.
I'll put it in there.
Keeps
Hilarious. You have a report card?
Yeah. All right. So here we have Bart.
Thank you,
You
teacher.
are welcome. And JP.
Thank you.
Cool. So this first page is going over the composition analysis. So this is what's going to go over any of the metrics data. So it begins with your arms, moves down to your legs. Trunk is the entire area from below your neck to your waist. Don't skip ahead.
Gotta follow what the teacher says.
Just joking. So android is another term for waist. Gynoid, your hips totals are highlighted across the board. It begins with your overall body fat percentage, fat mass in pounds, lean mass in pounds, weight of your bones.
15.8% body fat. What are you?
Yeah.
Dude, I just totaled it. I'm like 100%
Dude, you're only-
body fat.
Dude, you're at 11.3% body fat?
Yeah.
Dude, he's lean already. Holy, I'm at 15.8.
Dang, 11.3.
That's
All right.
really good. Damn.
You know, yeah, both these numbers are really
Nice. Dude, 15's not a bad start point either.
good. Not at
not
all.
near
In fact,
the
I
most
think
you
this
think.
may be the lowest you've ever been. We'll
These
check on the
reports.
next page.
Okay.
So there at the bottom, just pre-indicators of disease. Just to briefly go over it, waist to hip ratio for men, we want to see it less than or around 0.9. Bart, you actually hit that target today, so that's really good news. Just goes to show, that what all you've been doing since that last time in has definitely been working.
Okay.
And then for visceral fat looks good. You actually maintain that what is quantified at 0.00. You have such a low amount that it's actually not able to be picked up by the scanner. Yeah. This is always good
Visceral
news.
fat is the fat around the organs?
Bad fat. Yes, you got it.
See, look. Well, this is Get Lean. I had 1.36 pounds. I was able to bring it down to 0, and I've kept it 0 the whole time.
Yeah.
See that? Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, and visceral is all lifestyle. It's stress levels, it's the way you eat, it's how you work out, it's if you don't work out. So lots of lifestyle goes into
So would you say I'm healthy?
I would say so.
Okay. Been healthy boy.
Yes. So next page, Bart, this is going over the changes since last time in.
Okay.
So what's changed since last time? So overall, you've continued to reduce in every area of your body, with the largest reductions being in the trunk and the waist, and then also overall down 4%. This is always great news because for men, that's where they want to hold the weight. That's where their body wants to store fat. So to see the greatest reductions happening there, it's really, really good news.
Around this area.
Exactly, and it shows a lot of progress. So like I said, you're down 4 percentage points since that last time in.
I know, dude.
So what has changed? Since last time, you're down 6.1 pounds. Overall, since that very first time in, down 32 pounds. Since last time, down 6.9 pounds, or pardon me, 8.9 pounds of fat, and down 29.5 pounds since your initial visit. And lean mass up 3 pounds, down 2.2 pounds since the first time in. Mind you, water also is in that reading. So your body can just still be flushing out some of those water retentions, but it's good that you've gained since last time in.
So, like, this is the start of Get Lean.
Yeah.
June, I had 59 pounds of fat. I brought it down to 38. And then today, I brought it down even more, 29.9. So I've been continuously losing fat. But I've been, gained. So I had 154 pounds of muscle, dropped to 149, but I've been training my ass off, so I gained more muscle back. So I've been decreasing my fat, increasing my muscle.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens after the next 12 weeks.
Yeah, good news here. I mean, all those results on that page, definitely commendable. It looks like you've been really putting in the work.
Thank you.
You are very welcome.
What does his say then?
Yes,
I don't
so
have
next
a-
page. So next page for JP. For anyone that returns back, we put those changes on the second page just because that's what they want to see.
Yeah.
For you, JP, and if you want to hop over to your last page so we can go over the same page together. Oh, cool. You're already there. So this is going over visual of Dexa scan as well as bone density. It's great to see very densely green scans. It just goes to show you all are packed with a lot of lean mass. All the green is lean mass. Any red that you see is fat. We're seeing a lot more green than anything else. So again, always great news.
I only get green, you feel me? Like, see that?
See, he has more green than me.
Doing money spread with the Dexa.
Dang. All green.
And then as far as bone density, which is located on that other side, it's circled here. Bone density is looking good. The higher the number, the more dense, the more
Yeah,
healthy
just
the
your bones so dense, dude. Just like hitting stuff?
No, I think I'm just old.
Yeah.
I just been lifting
Usually-
for a long time.
Genetics, but
people-
also weight bearing. Weight bearing
Yeah.
takes a lot of account into that number.
What do you mean by weight bearing? Like
You
fat?
have
No,
childbearing hips.
Like lifting weights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But also people who carry extra weight also have denser bones.
denser
Not
bones.
saying that pertains to you, but
Yeah.
that does happen.
I see.
Cool. So next page. This is going over you all's trending chart. JP, for you, you can see what a trend looks like over time, so you can kind of see the changes in BARTs. And so this is just showing you how your progress is trending. So how we'd like to see the progress trending is this black point continuously trending down, showing fat loss. Magenta point trending up, which since last time we do see that trend. We want to see it falling in an X fashion.
Gotcha. So the goal at the end of the Stud Muffins series to Shredded is we want to see this black line like over here and this magenta one all the way up here. So we'll check back in 12 weeks. We're going to get another DEXA scan to see where both of us are at. So I'm starting at 15.8% body fat. He's super lean already. He's starting at 11.3%. And we're trying to aim for 5 to 7.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Yeah, so that portion there at the bottom will actually help you all out a lot, especially being that it sounds like you guys are getting ready for bodybuilding show. So this goes over muscle imbalances. So this is going to give you more insight into any imbalances you may be experiencing because, of course, with those shows, symmetry is what they're looking for.
Yeah.
So to better understand where you're imbalanced, give that side a little bit more love. It's definitely going to help. The numbers we see in blue, we want to see those numbers as close to 0 as we can. Of course, no one's perfectly
So it's like
symmetrical.
so it's symmetrical.
Exactly.
Expect that. It says my left arm is bigger.
Yeah. So mind you, sometimes these numbers can be an anomaly. It might be confusing why one is carrying a little bit more lean mass. That happens. It could be sports related,
Because
injury
visually
related.
it's well, not even measured. It's smaller, like size wise. Huh.
It's funny. Mind you, it could be muscle, water, or an
Delts or
accumulation of the
anything
two.
too,
Yeah.
Or maybe that's where your dog's hiding. Yeah.
Yeah, I got that dog in there.
Dude, your calves are really white though. There's a lot of muscle in there.
Is that what that means?
Yeah. Any metrics stand out to you specifically? Or anything that you're like, this is what I want to work on, or hopefully I get here?
I just think it's cool to know like a closer read on body fat because then it basically helps you plot out like the rest of prep. You know, because then you know, oh, I have this much fat, so you can kind of like take that percentage, you know, what you have left, and then just track out, oh, I need to lose this much weight per week then.
Yeah.
So that's like the most useful thing to me, I would say.
Like having
Like
an actual
comparing
metric and also comparing that to the visuals versus only going based on visuals.
Yeah. So it just kind of gives you a better like timeline like to shoot for.
I see. Yeah.
I'm really excited to see what you guys accomplish for this competition for sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, hopefully next time we see you, we're a lot leaner.
Which that's going to probably be a more difficult process than most. You guys are already starting at a pretty lean number. So my number one recommendation would really just to build on lean mass, even though you'll be cutting pre-show like the week or two before.
Yeah.
But you guys are starting at really low numbers. So definitely just, something to think about.
Yeah. You're 180 right now?
189.
Oh, I was looking at.
Oh, I think I told them I was one. Maybe I lied.
Yeah, no, I put it in the system like that because it was still trying to test you at 11 minutes. But it was trying to test, so when they tested 11 minutes and up, it's 220 plus. But I think because you already had a few in the system that were 11 minutes, so I kind of hacked the system. Yeah. But of course, that doesn't affect any of the results we see there.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just the time.
All right, guys. This is the Stud Muffins series to Shredding. We just got all of our stuff scanned and monitored and documented. So I'm starting at 15.8% body fat. Is that like the main takeaway metric from this to know where we're at?
Yeah, I think it just gives you a good timeline, of where you're going to be at for the show. So knowing how much body fat you have to lose, you can basically break it down for each week leading up to the show.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so super helpful.
So we're going to be running the Stud Muffins program for 12 weeks, doing a show at the end. If you want to train with us, run the same program, go to barbellbrigade.com. You can get the Stud Muffins program. And we're going to see how much lower we could bring our body fat percentage and also increase our lean mass. And we'll see you guys in the next episode.